Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass have already proven their incompetence and poor leadership during the Los Angeles wildfires. Now, as we experience rampant lawlessness and civil unrest, it's never been more clear they're unable to respond effectively and responsibly during calamity. Whether it's sheer incompetence or outright malevolence, the reality is stark. California's in a state of turmoil, and I ask my fellow Angelenos, why are Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass still in office?
Yes, welcome back. Mel Gibson exposes Gavin Newsom and Karim Bass now demanding that these people should be removed in office. A lot of people agree with him. I don't know if you've seen this clip. I saw this video. I could not bypass reason. I took a decision to shoot the clip in my car. At a certain point, I saw Mel Gibson's reactions during the wildfire with Joe Rogan. He was very clear in passing his message. Now it is repeating itself. Yes, without talking much, it is important I show you the video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm. If you share out this video,
Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass have already proven their incompetence and poor leadership during the Los Angeles wildfires. Now, as we experience rampant lawlessness and civil unrest, it's never been more clear they're unable to respond effectively and responsibly during calamity. Whether it's sheer incompetence or outright malevolence, the reality is stark. California's in a state of turmoil, and I ask my fellow Angelenos, why are Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass still in office? How much more of their destructive decision-making masquerading as leadership are we going to tolerate? It's time to take back our community and our state and put the power and the privilege in the hands of competent leaders whose goals are to protect us and the way of life this nation was founded upon and promises to offer. That's all. Then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know, but it's like, it's sad. It's like the place is just.
And this is a struggle and it is a battle, but I think we can come out of this on the other side if we all realize that we're being played against each other. Realize what's going on here.
When I was younger.
So according to a well-respected female astronaut by the name of Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, or as some would know her as Katy Perry, America needs to give California back to Mexico. Now, this wasn't just some random statement that was made, but instead it was in, I guess, as a reaction to the riots that have been taking place in Los Angeles, as well as the deportations, i.e., our president doing his job. And as Katie watched from her ivory tower, looking down at us simpletons, she thought to herself, I think the best solution for this is not to actually send these people back to where they came from in order for them to maybe come back the right way, but instead, get this, instead, we need to give California back to Mexico. Now, I don't think the old California girl who was California dreaming has really mapped out what that would mean for her, right? Seeing that she resides in California, you would be in Mexico, Katie. Now, beyond Cancun and some of these other destination spots, have you been to Mexico? Katie, there's a reason why the people protesting don't want to go back. I'm just saying.
when you take a look at these, Katy Perry absurd claims that LA belongs to Mexico is something that has triggered a lot of people, and they are now calling for her deportations. I don't know if you've seen this, extremely concerning. I don't know why she will get up to say this.
But I just wanted to jump on and say some shit. It feels like the country is dying. At least that's how it feels for me. I don't know how it feels for you, but for me, it feels like my country is dying. And it's hard to know what to do with that. And I know it feels unbearable, like watching something sacred just bleed out in front of you while you're just watching and not being able to do anything while others kind of cheer and look the other way. So I just want to say, if you're feeling any of that too, it's real. It isn't political. This is personal. It's emotional. It's existential, and it's grief, and it's love, and it's deep love for a country that was never perfect, but always promised something better, right? Like, I don't know. And now it's just, it feels like it's turning its back even on the promise.
Yes, Alisa says she doesn't know how it feels for you, but for me, it feels like my country is dying and it is unbearable. Hmm. So these people actually like what the Biden administration did, right? That is what I've observed because Trump coming in to solve this issue is putting these people in a state I've never seen before. Even Shakira, a Colombian citizen who has a green card and reside in the US, claim that immigrants in America live in constant fear. She appeared on BBC and said this. A lot of people are not happy with this phrase.
For an immigrant in the US, it means living in constant fear. And it's painful to see. I just hope that they can be treated, and that we all can be treated under principles of equity and freedom. Those same principles that shaped this nation and so many other big, powerful nations in the world have been shaped by the hard work of immigrants. What I worry the most is that this country, as well as many other countries that have issues with immigration, find a humane solution to those issues.
This is apparently what Katy Perry does at her concert. This is like, people pay money for this. And Mexico's like, you know, we're a failed narco state, but even we have standards. Even we have standards, and we're not going to allow this on our people. And good for you. You know, the cartels can operate here with impunity, but we're like, this is a bridge too far. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Katy Perry is back in the news. Oh, and you can imagine why. It's because Katy Perry has decided to, once again, get all political.
Yeah, you might be wondering why she is trending on social media. This is what she posted. Los Angeles, a place that literally began as a Pablo, you know, founded by a Mexican settler in 1781. This was one Mexican land, and the people being targeted today are often descendants of those who have lived here for generations or who came seeking safety, work, and dignity. Katy Perry is receiving massive backlash on social media after saying this. So, according to her, they should return early to Mexico. This has triggered a lot of people to unfollow her on social media. Not only her, Kim Kardashian actually said something that triggered a lot of people about this whole situation.
Gavin Newsom going up there says, "Arrest me, tough guy." Show some of Gavin's tough guy speech there.
Max has been here 10 years. The fear, the horror, the hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with.
Having his face in a mugshot, this guy wants his face on a mugshot.
Gavin Newsom wants to get arrested. He said recently, oh, go ahead, arrest me, tough guy. And you know why he wants to do that? Let me tell you something. They saw just how much public support Trump got, how it became an
heart-wrenching to see all these innocent, beautiful people looking for a better life, mothers, sons, daughters, fathers.
It is not illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime to be undocumented.
But what they're saying is the problem is that they are.
No, but I'm just saying we need
J-Lo. Here's the reason we have to get to J-Lo.
Attract people to them? I don't know.
We have to get to J-Lo. Here, the hands of these so-called sponsors.
You know, if we just take a look at the baseline numbers here, this is Trump's net approval rating on immigration. It's gone up like a rocket compared.
I believe you've seen what exactly is going on. For people who usually complain, like, why are you putting videos after your clips? The last few minutes behind my videos, that is just for the YouTube algorithm. They hardly pick up videos on this channel for reasons I don't know. They don't recommend, so we struggle every single day to continue to put out videos. Please bear with me. If you see it, you can't even stop here.
Who?
People line up for my advice, and you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I've written books, I've given speeches.
Why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize? Not just us, like the Harvards and the MITs of the world. Look,
there are just many natural reasons why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult. It's like I try to tell couples, of course it's hard. Just listen to what I said.
There's something wrong with this person. Like, she's seriously depressed here, and actually found a way to bitch and moan about how hard it is to live.
Of Donald Trump's post this morning.
Justice will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Require Carmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their...
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Wrong. Oh, good.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one.
Because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything. And then
Registration Act is
talking about this man.
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Carmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't want to live around wretched black people.
From an employee, and they had a brother.
Any liberal that continues